Hey guys, what's up? Before we get into this week's vlog, I just wanted to mention a couple of things. First of all, I just recorded my vlog earlier tonight, and then I found out afterwards that I reached 100 subscribers. So I'm thrilled, I'm excited. Thank you guys so much for helping me to reach 100, and I will do some kind of a mini celebration coming soon for that. And thank you, Rob Wiseguy, for being my 100th subscriber. That's really awesome. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the support. And I just had a mishap, like a very scary thing happened. I just got out of the shower, and I don't usually share what happens to me when I first get out of the shower, but I just got out of the shower and, well, I almost caught my butt on fire. Yeah, I leaned against the counter, and I got my underwear wet, and I was trying to dry it off with the blow dryer and everything, and I had it on the high setting, and I'm like looking in the mirror so I can see what I'm doing, see if I'm hitting the right spot and everything, and then all of a sudden sparks, blue and yellow and white, just start shooting out of the thing, and luckily I pulled it away just in time, but I just like stood there shocked, because I was having like almost had like a Michael Jackson moment, except for instead of up here, it was down there, and that was not good. So been an eventful evening tonight with all that. So yeah, but thank you for helping me reach 100 subscribers, and now let's get on to the rest of the vlog, and I'll see you guys real soon. Thanks. It is time for another Friday kind of weekly wrap-up vlog, and not a whole lot to talk about this week. Just been kind of chilling around the house a little bit, you know, working and things like that. But it's been an interesting week. I haven't been getting a whole lot of sleep, and this morning I actually slept in my office chair for like 4 hours. Yeah, it's not comfortable. This chair, yeah, not the most comfortable in the world for sleeping. Fine for sitting. I felt like I'd done like 1,000 crunches when I got up. For some reason, my stomach is just somehow it strained my stomach sleeping in that chair that long. See, I've definitely got a problem. Yeah, it's so good. And yeah, so I've just been really tired lately. And when I try to lay down in bed, I just can't sleep. I'll lay there for 2 or 3 hours and not sleep a wink. And so I guess I'm passing out in my chair now. Interesting. But, you know, whatever. I was sitting there waiting for a video to render. I've been spending a lot of time at the computer. I've been lettering this week, which I'm sadly behind on, and doing some video editing, things like that, you know, so just whatever. Had some interesting things happen this week. First, you guys know about the Riverdale video that went up yesterday, and the problems I had with it. How the computer completely crashed on me, and I was so upset because I spent literally like 3 hours editing that video, and you know, adding all kinds of images and everything, and then the computer just freezes, and like I couldn't get the task manager to come up, I couldn't get anything to work, and I ended up having to turn it off by the, you know, by the power button, and when it came back it was completely corrupted. So when it came down to it, I just re-recorded it. I didn't feel like editing all that, so I thought I could get all my thoughts together more quickly and not have all the crap that I needed to cut out. So I think I did that. It was still pretty long, but oh well. Funny thing is, today or actually yesterday in the mail, I got this review copy from Archie Comics, Jughead Volume 2. It's kind of funny that would come the same day that the Riverdale review went up on the channel, so I thought that was funny, wanted to share that. Interesting things happened with Last Ember Press this week. We ended up having to drop one of our projects. Some creative differences between us and the creator of the comic, Chocolate Pancake Ninja. We put out a press release and everything, and there'll be more on the Patreon page about it as well. So if you want to know more about what happened with that, actually there's an article up on LastEmberPress.com about it, and there's one on ComicFrontline.com. So, you know, we're sad to see it go. We wish Cindy the best, but it was hard for us because we enjoyed the project. So, you know, we're we only published a short run of it, and we're not going to republish it. So, what's done is done. Thankfully, Eek Little Monsters is proceeding, and that's going well. Talked with John yesterday, hashed some things out, so we're happy that that's back on track. I leveled up in Cookie Run. Been catching up on some TV, some wrestling and stuff like that. You guys know I'm a wrestling fan. SmackDown was pretty good this week. The Elimination Chamber was really good. Raw, not so much. Seems to be the popular opinion too. This week, Hit Points, our mine and Chris's gaming podcast, returns under a new title called Hit Points Unlocked. We talk about some latest gaming news. We change up the format a little bit, and so that's going to be back on a random basis, just whenever we have something to talk about. And this coming Monday is a brand new podcast from the Zone 4 Network called There Can Be Only One. It's all about Highlander, the TV show, and the brand new comic coming out from IDW. So that will be over on Comic Frontline on YouTube, and it'll also be in the Zone 4 feed on iTunes and Stitcher and so forth. So if you guys are Highlander fans, you definitely go check that out. Hear our thoughts about the TV series and the movies and the comic. It's going to be fun. We really want to do it. It's going to be a monthly podcast. There'll be 2 episodes back to back, and then it'll go monthly, because the first one's an introduction. There's also a new Airship 27 podcast over on Comic Frontline today. And yeah, I don't know. Just kind of filling you guys in on what's going on in the world of Brant. I think Evoluzione Publishing, which I do a lot of lettering for, launched a Kickstarter yesterday, I'm wanting to say. I'm not sure what the book is. I'll have to find out and put a link in the description below. But I do believe they launched a Kickstarter. This Tuesday, the Frontline live show will return and would be on that. So now I feel like I'm just doing plugs. I'm not really recapping the week. So, is there anything of note that happened this week besides that? I really don't think so. I think this might be a short update this week. There's just not a lot going on. We're going out for kind of a late lunch, early dinner kind of thing tomorrow. Gonna go spend our last Christmas gift card, go to Olive Garden, and have a late lunch there, and just kind of chill in Tyler for a little bit. It's about 30 minutes from where we live, and that's where all the shops and everything are. So we might go look around. Might get some Pokemon. Yeah, this weekend I think it's going to be kind of a working weekend for both of us. She's working on Garfield right now, and I've got some lettering to finish up and some LEP stuff that I really need to be doing. Speaking of Last Ember Press, we have our second monthly live Q&A next week, Thursday night at 8 p.m. Central, I think, which would be 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So that will be on the Last Ember Press YouTube channel, youtube.com/LastEmberPress.com, or you can find it, just go to LastEmberPress.com, and it's up on the top right. You can find the link to the YouTube channel or in the description below, of course. You should already be subscribed, though. I mean, come on, right? Yeah, so next week I'm going to try to put a singing video up on Wednesday. Of course, Monday Musings will be on Monday, and I'm going to try to put a singing video up. And then Friday I'll do a recap on how the live Q&A went, and how the live show went, and, so on and so forth. There was another video I put up yesterday called That Other Guy, and that's over on Comic Frontline, youtube.com/ComicFrontline. And the running joke behind that is, there were a few commenters like a year or two ago on Comic Frontline's live show, and even more recent, I think in the past few months it happened again, that they always refer to me as the other guy or everyone else, and they don't realize it. They're like, there was one episode in particular, somebody said, you guys do a great job, and he named off every single cast member and then said, and everyone else. I was the everyone else, and it became this running joke. I had all kinds of nicknames because nobody knew who I really was, because this YouTube channel wasn't active, and the Zone 4 podcast YouTube channel was kind of dead. So, Lisa and I tried to do something with Where's My Tail for a little bit, and it kind of fizzled out. Last Ember Press, we don't update often enough. So on YouTube-wise, nobody really knew who I was. People that knew me outside of YouTube through the podcast or through comic-related or through some of the other comic stuff knew and were fine. But those that only watched YouTube and knew the rest of the cast from their individual channels and from Frontline, because I wasn't doing a whole lot of reviews on Frontline at the time. Had no clue who I was, so I was everyone else or the other guy or whatever. So I thought it would be fun and funny to post up a video called That Other Guy and kind of explain to everybody who I am, kind of a reintroduction of who Brant Fowler is, aka the Gonzo Goose. Honk! That's my little thing that I do at the end of all my podcasts. Don't ask. Really, don't. It annoys people. Anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So, like I said, not a whole lot going on. It's like, I don't know, I haven't had dinner yet. I need to wrap this up. It's getting pretty long, almost approaching that 15-minute mark, and I don't want to go too long with these. So, yeah, that's it for this update. And maybe tomorrow and Tyler I'll film a little bit and put that into next week's vlog. Just kind of an out and about kind of part of it. We'll see what happens. So, but until next time, thank you guys for watching, and please check out all the other videos on my channel. You can also follow me on Twitter, friend me on Facebook. Please check out LastEmberPress.com, which is my comic company, Zone4Podcast.com, which is my podcast, What the Card on YouTube, which is a Pokemon opening channel that I'm part of, and of course, Comic Frontline on YouTube and ComicFrontline.com. So until next time, thank you guys for watching. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Be good.